Hello, welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 1st September 2021. Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Palace Marketing, rehumanizing your marketing experience. My name is Sean.
And I'm Jay.
Instagram, this week's news. Instagram will require us to enter birthdays. In an attempt to protect Instagram from youngsters, it will require all users to include their date of birth. If ignored, Instagram will eventually block users from the app until that info has been updated. So Instagram says that they will keep prompting us a few more times, but still allowing us to access Instagram until maybe X number of time. If we still say that we don't want to give our birthday, Instagram will not allow us to use the platform anymore. Instagram also said that they will ask for confirmation of users' birthdays before we can access hidden posts. Jay, you know those kind of posts where there are some posts that are protected, it's hidden, that you have to click in to see the video or see the photo?
Usually those violent videos, or let's just say some explicit kind of videos, right? That they have that filter. Yep.
Yes. So in order to remove the filter, you will need to reconfirm your birthday. So it will get a little bit tedious, but they say that this is a way to protect youngsters from all these inappropriate content. The company has been also introducing a range of features that protect youngsters using the app. Last March, there was a new implementation that restricts adults from sending youngsters who don't follow them private messages. So if adults do not follow the youngsters, then the adults cannot private message the youngsters anything. In July, it also switched all teens, into private accounts by default and restricted ad targeting capacity for younger audiences. This is to give like a completely different level of experience, more protection from the ones that we're getting. So what we are getting is like the cowboy town kind of stuff. So they get all this kind of special regulation to protect them from adults and everything like that. So in addition to that, Facebook is also working on Instagram for Kids, which the unofficial internal name is called Kidstagram.
It's cute.
Yeah, I hope they make that official because it is quite a cute name. So right now, the platform has no way of making sure users are the age they say they are, because kids can say that they are 10 years older than they are in order to get the full access to Instagram, right?
Yeah,
but they did say that they're building an AI that will estimate a user's age based on things like happy birthday posts. If someone is the age they say they are, Instagram would also show a menu of options to verify their age. If not sure what these options would be, maybe we need to provide Phoebe Buffay's other name. Do you know what's Phoebe Buffay's other name?
No.
Do you know who's Phoebe Buffay?
Exactly. I don't even know who she is.
She's a character from Friends.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not a Friends guy. I'm a Brooklyn Nine-Nine diehard.
So Brooklyn Nine-Nine is it's a far younger generation than Friends. So yeah. So technically you will know Friends, you will know who Phoebe Buffay is if you're old enough.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah. So
but I guess it's something, it's good. They bringing up this, but I just want to see how are they gonna. I mean, like, remember you were saying that you have to insert your birth date, but like, hey, I mean, like, even for me, young time when I signed into Facebook, I didn't use my real birthday. I made myself look way much more older. But then you mentioned that they will be using some certain AI to actually identify all of this, and I think that would be better. Like, because for me, in the sense that how are you going to counter this if let's just say somebody fakes their birthday? And a lot of I know for a fact I'm one of them, but I'm sure there's 1,000 people out there. But bringing this approach and bringing the AI in just to identify those people that is actually faking their birth dates, it's good lah. And also because Instagram, let's just admit one fact, there's a lot of pervs out there and a lot of creepy people out there. It's good to have another platform for kids lah. At least it'll be nice to see like small kids interacting. It's kind of cute though. Like, hey friend, happy birthday. Hope you have a good day.
Yeah. And one of the key things about Kidstagram is that the parents will have full access to their kids' account. So the kids, so the parents are monitoring the whole thing, which is fair. I mean, yeah. That is how
But
it
then
should
for
be, right?
me, my question would be, all right, when they say they want, Instagram wants to protect youngsters, especially, but what is the specific age would be advisable to join in Instagram? Like, what do you think?
I think they do have a specific age.
Age?
Like I did report about this before. There are a few stages. You have the kids, and then you have the young adults, and then you have the teenagers, and then you have the adults. But I don't remember what's the age group for each of these categories.
Oh, okay.
Even YouTube has that as well.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get to check.
it's like
I mean, like,
it's like below 13, then maybe 13 to 16, and then 16 to 21 or something like that.
yeah, but even YouTube has that restriction. If let's just say you're not signed into an account, they would actually if let's just say if the video has explicit content and you did not register on YouTube, they just bring you out from the page.
Yeah.
That's quite good as well. Let's just see lah. I really hope they do come through with Kidstagram. I can't wait to see my nephew and nieces all joining Kidstagram. It could be very cute. And just see, you might find a young talent with ability of doing like good real content. You never know.
Yeah, why not? Child labor is everywhere. It's a good child labor discovery tool.
Modern child slavery.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Clubhouse adds spatial audio. Last week, Clubhouse announced spatial audio, which will be add depth to audio chats on the platform. Spatial audio is a technology that lets chats by each participant seems like it's coming from some part of the speaker, giving it a 3D effect. So, I mean, like, how, like, in real life, when you stand right next to a person, if the person is on your left, and if you close your eyes, you can hear that the person is speaking on your left. And if the person is on your right, and you can clearly know it's on your right. And that's what Clubhouse is trying to do right now. And I'm looking forward to see what's the outcome. Clubhouse says that spatial audio tries to replicate how we wear and we process voice.
We hear and process voices.
Sorry, we hear and process voices in the same physical room. It makes sense, especially when there are multiple people who sound almost the same speaking consecutively. I'm guessing it's like if let's just say two people is speaking, probably one side you hear one individual speaking, another side you hear another individual speaking. Spatial audio will work better on earphones than speaker, obviously. Clubhouse has been actively launching new updates and features regularly to keep itself competitive against other similar platforms like we spoke in previous podcasts as well, which is like Green Room,
Twitter Spaces,
Facebook
as well. Audio Rooms.
Yeah, so those kind of platforms they're competing against. It is right now hosting about 700,000 rooms in the app every day, and every day an increase of 103% on its volume just 3 months ago. Spatial audio is now out on iOS with Android coming soon. So Android users, stay tuned for if you are a hardcore Clubhouse user.
It will come very soon because they are building very aggressively for Android, and they know that the majority of the market rests in Android devices at this point. Yeah, I do like spatial audio because I have been experiencing spatial audio was kind of introduced by Apple on the AirPods. And I have been experiencing that for a while, and I love it. It's the fact that you can just hear things as it moves around. I like that Clubhouse is adding this depth to audio, but I do feel that it is at this point a novelty. It's something that people who are already using Clubhouse would enjoy, but it doesn't bring someone who's not using Clubhouse into Clubhouse.
Well, you give a good point out there.
Yeah.
But I guess this is mainly for those active users to stay onto it, because one thing I realized that a lot of my friends as well, my close friends, but this is based on my own experience. Even for them, they get bored of Clubhouse and they don't see anything new. But at least they right now being in a competitive level, competing with other platforms as well. That's why I guess they are trying to brainstorm and create more different things to make Clubhouse more, I would say, to make users stay in Clubhouse mode. And
Yeah.
I mean, like they bringing spatial audio is a good approach, I would say.
Mhm. So we hope that this will keep people in Clubhouse, and eventually the new stuff like the one with the collaboration with Ted will get more people into Clubhouse. Next up, YouTube opens a theater in Los Angeles. It's called YouTube Theater, and it seats up to 6,000 people. The purpose of this venue is to host a range of live events, including concerts, conferences, theater performances, award shows, and esports competitions. YouTube is a major platform for many types of video awards, and it does make sense to have one event space to host all of them. Its first ever event plan is the Hollywood Black Comedy Festival, which begins on September 3rd. I am actually in San Diego now, which is just about an hour and a half away from Los Angeles. Unfortunately, I will not be returning to Los Angeles, so I have missed this. And I didn't know about this.
Oh no.
This building before being in Los Angeles. So if I would have known, I would have drove by to check it out. Apparently it's quite a huge event hall, but I like this concept because a lot of events happen in YouTube and they have awards and everything like that. So it is nice to have one venue to host all these things.
Yeah, I mean, especially this award giving ceremonies and people that's reaching a certain amount of subscribers, and let's just say they want to gather every content creator on YouTube out there. It'd be a nice place to actually everybody just gathered here, and then after you can do the award ceremony there. Because from what I've watched a lot of YouTube channels as well, and those YouTubers, usually the predicament that they usually face is when getting that flag from YouTube. Apparently, it takes months to actually come. So, I mean, I was completely shocked when I saw this as well. YouTube opened a whole theater. I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
They're stepping up their game big time,
Yes. They are no longer one of those, the others, they are the main player now. They probably have red carpets every year.
Oh, yeah. That'd be interesting. A red carpet for YouTube.
Imagine that, right?
Yeah. All right. Next up. TikTok getting into VR. Parent company of TikTok, ByteDance, confirmed that is acquiring a Chinese virtual reality headset maker, Pico. Very cute name. In a statement with CNBC, the company said that this purchase will provide a comprehensive suite of software and hardware technologies, as well as the talent and deep expertise of the team that will support both our entry to the VR space and long-term investment in emerging fields. Pico creates both consumers and professional devices, and is most known for its neo lineup of headset. This is no sign that Pico's technology will mix into TikTok's existing model, but this buy serves a good plan for the future. TikTok, wow. I mean, how many new things they have been bringing up. They are not stopping.
I don't think they will bring VR into TikTok. I think.
But how do you do it though?
TikTok should be where it is now. Should be good as it is for at least the next 2 years, 3 years. TikTok is riding a good wave now, and in my opinion, not a very expert opinion, but in my uneducated guess, TikTok should stay as it is and expand on the novelty stuff like the games, the small things that get people to collaborate on content. This is what TikTok should focus in. But ByteDance itself should focus on VR in a sense that it could bring either TikTok or other social media, a new social media platform into the VR world, into the metaverse. So, for example, let's say this is very big because why? From the technology standpoint, right, the mobile device we have now, right, has already reached, in a way, end of its life. It is how Nokia and Sony Ericsson devices and BlackBerry devices were before the emergence of the iPhone.
All right.
So this form factor of phones have already reached the end of life. It cannot improve anymore. And this is the point where you come up with a bunch of form factors: the folding phone, the rollable phone, all kinds of form factors, right? The
Yep.
next one, everybody says the next one will be a wearable with VR and AR elements in it. So social media will go into a VR world or an AR world, AR being augmented reality. And TikTok is preparing for this. And this will not happen in the next 5 years, but it will happen.
But it will take a long time though.
Yes.
But that's the thing. I'm wondering how are they going to do this? Interesting, because for me, when they say like things like TikTok getting into VR, the first thing that came into my mind was, you remember Google Glasses?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, that's the first thing that come up to my head. Like probably they're going to work with that approach. But even with Google Glasses, so it came out a
Google
bit too early.
Google Glasses is actually AR, not VR. VR
Oh,
is
really?
a completely closed. You know what's an Oculus?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That is a VR. So it actually encloses you into a 360-degree view, which is completely animated. AR is actually you wearing a glasses, and then it actually projects something onto your screen that makes you look as if it's projecting into the environment. AR is Snapchat.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
But then a friend
VR is Oculus.
But what, like for me, curious, I can't seem to, like, how is TikTok going to use this VR?
Okay.
Like,
Facebook is actually developing a VR social media platform right now. It's called Horizon. So it's a part where you wear one headset, you wear an Oculus headset, but Oculus is owned by Facebook. You wear an Oculus headset, I wear an Oculus headset, and we meet in a virtual room or a virtual world. And we socialize in a virtual, we play games, we go hang out, we buy stuff, we watch movies, we do anything in that virtual area. So this virtual room will eventually be a virtual town, a virtual city, a virtual world. Have you watched Ready Player One?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Yo, you beat it. Damn. Okay, just imagine if life was like Ready Player One.
Yep. AR, for example, AR on the other hand is a little bit different. Imagine you wear a pair of glasses, right? We wear glasses, right? And these glasses would be different because it projects things through the screen and we see them. And AR can also be, let's say, if I walk through a street, right? There will be a blank signboard on the corner. But when I look at it, it knows it's me. It projects an advertisement that only I can see.
Oh, okay.
That when you walk beside me and you look at that screen, you're looking at a completely different advertisement because you are profiled differently than I am. You may have things that you like more than I do, and we have different interests. So therefore, we may look at different ads on a screen. And imagine the screen being everywhere in every single building, every single wall, at the side of every single bus.
And just imagine, like for us, we're wearing spectacles. So in order, let's just say we just lift it up, we see completely different things. But when we close it down, we can see actually things around there.
And imagine everybody needing to wear glasses in the future because that is how it is.
Honestly, even for me right now, I am quite annoyed wearing glasses. I wish I never wore glasses. If they're going to do that, I mean, like, I don't know how.
Well, we are stuck on our phones now, right? And
you got no choice.
15 years ago, we don't even have phones.
Yep.
Just imagine that. Just 15 years ago, most of us don't have mobile devices. And the only mobile devices used for mobile devices to make call and send and receive text. And look at what we're using mobile devices for. It's replacing every single thing we have.
All right, very true. I mean, like from GPS to shopping online, the GPS, change has been
shopping,
drastic.
Yeah, GPS, shopping, wallet, keys, identification. You use it to replace your camera. You use it to replace your calculator. Everything.
Yep.
It's all just
literally,
Yeah. So nothing is impossible, and this is the future. Okay, let's move on. LinkedIn closing down stories. Come the end of September, LinkedIn Stories will be officially closed down. This format was introduced to the professional social media platform last year as a way to inject some fun way to quickly share updates. There are two takeaways which LinkedIn said will be incorporated into the next project. They are, number one, users want their story-like content to live beyond 24 hours and be available on their profile. It makes sense since users want content they share to somewhat be their portfolio, because LinkedIn is all about building a portfolio, right?
Yep.
Second one is that users want more creative tools to make engaging videos across the platform, not just on stories. So they understand that what video tools they have now is not creative, it's not fun enough, it's a bit too dull. So they want that kind of stuff that was introduced into stories be brought into other video platforms. The social platform hasn't announced next plans for their video project, but we hope a new one will drop soon. Yeah.
I mean,
Twitter,
I'm looking forward to this. Twitter, LinkedIn, same gang right
Twitter,
now.
LinkedIn, same gang. No more stories.
No, I am done. Go away. I want new things, please. But yeah, I can see a lot of. I'm betting as well. I'm betting that TikTok is going to remove their stories as well, because for me, even I recently started using TikTok, and I don't find the story feature really it's more interactive. I feel story features on Instagram is way much more interactive compared to TikTok, because TikTok, like you said, it's that standard. In order for you to see a story, you got to swipe on your left, and then the story pops out. And I'm suspecting and I'm predicting that TikTok might remove their stories sometime soon. I'm just saying, we'll never know. Maybe they do something else to actually to revamp their whole story feature. But you look at Twitter, look at LinkedIn, even they realize that, probably stories, let's just leave it to Instagram doing that,
I agree with you, because in TikTok's terms, TikTok rides on virality, and virality takes time. It takes more than 24 hours. And everybody loves the discoverability of TikTok, right? You discover something you've never seen before by an account you've never heard before. And this virality cannot work if your content disappears in 24 hours.
Yep.
So just on that point itself, right? Stories does not work for TikTok unless the creators find a new way to use stories. That, if some magic happens and some creator says, boom, this is the way to do it. And all of a sudden, they found a new magic sauce for TikTok on stories, then yeah, fine. But if not, I agree with you. I don't think TikTok will stick with stories for long.
I'm guessing probably give it a couple of months just to see, because even for me, I do at times check. I don't have much of a following neither. I do follow much people as well on TikTok, but I rarely see like mutuals posting TikTok videos on their stories as well. So I mean, I guess LinkedIn realized this, and after seeing what Twitter backing out with stories fleets, and right now even LinkedIn realized that it's not working. I think it's a good. I'm quite glad. Like, it's not everybody is not trying to be the same Tom, Dick, and Harry. At least they want to have their unique feature. That's the beauty part about it. Being unique in their own way.
Yes.
So yeah, kudos to you, LinkedIn. I like this. I support.
Learn and move on and build something else. Right.
Correct. All right. Social Media Wiki podcast is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook.
If you like Social Media Weekly, it would really help if you could rate and review it on a podcast video of your choice and on YouTube, so more can discover it. Social Media Weekly is on the lookout for regular co-hosts to help bring us some depth to the show. If you're interested, simply drop me an email at Shawn, that's SHAWN, at virtualpeddlers.com. This is Social Media Weekly episode 1st September 2021. And before we roll out, Happy Merdeka to everyone in Malaysia.
Happy Merdeka! 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 Are we still going to do it 7 times? I think that might be budget 3 times.
3 times only, bro.
I'm done. I'm done.
Alright, my name is Shawn.
And I'm Jay. See you guys next week.
Bye.